On February 23, 1836, and laid siege to the Alamo, limiting the defenders' food, supplies, and communication. In the following days, the Mexican army continued to grow. On learning that Texan reinforcements were not coming, the defenders sensed gloom. Adding to this, the haunting notes of the Diguero echoed across the plains, signaling that the Mexican army would take no prisoners alive. During the several months preceding the Battle of the Alamo, its defenders worked hard to transform this large mission into a fort, strengthening walls, filling windows, and positioning artillery. The structure just outside the compound and south of the west wall was the Charlie House. This belonged to Pedro Charlie, one of the original inhabitants of the mission, who operated a small carpentry shop in the southwest corner of the quadrangle. Nearby was an earthwork and palisade enclosure called a lunette, which protected the main gateway to the Alamo. Here, two mounted cannons protected a large double door for mounted traffic and a small pedestrian door. These gates were part of the low barracks and opened onto the Alamo Plaza, where the cenotaph monument to the defenders now stands. The first room to the right of the main gate within the low barracks was the small room used by Colonel James Bowie after he became ill during the siege. His cot inside this darkened room could be brought outside to gain fresh air. The northern extension on the east end of the low barracks served as the kitchen for the garrison. On the reinforced ramp and platform in the southwestern corner of the Alamo Plaza was the largest cannon in the fort's inventory, the 18-pounder. It was manned by the New Orleans Guerrillas, and Travis fired this cannon in reply to Santa Anna's offer of surrender at discretion. Adjacent to it, where Pedro Charlie had his carpentry shop, was the post's blacksmith shop, and the structure next to this was the artillery command post. Just north along the west wall was the site of the Alamo's gun area, which was also manned by some of the New Orleans Guerrillas. This large cannon was devastating at close range. Midway down the west wall is a gabled structure that was once the Trevino House, and during the siege this site served as Colonel Travis's command center and headquarters. Here, Travis prepared and planned for the battle. The next house northward along the west wall was the southern Castaneda House. The northern room of the house was in ruins and was